Hello, Taurus. Let's see what energy is circling. Oh, we've got the star. So, wish fulfillment can be a card of healing, hope, inspiration, divine guidance. There's something, we'll see how that all correlates to your reading. But for you, Taurus, April, it starts quietly reflective and ends quite empowered and visible. So early month Aries energy turns your focus inwards for rest, release and behind the scenes prep, and then Taurus season begins April 19th, bringing your personal reboot and putting you back in the spotlight. Two major shifts for you to think about that define this month is Venus enters Gemini on the 24th, which brings a lighter, more flexible tone in socialising, love and money conversations. Then you've got Uranus leaving Taurus and entering Gemini around on April the 25th, ending years of identity shake-ups and shifting future surprises towards money, income and values. So it's going to be a strong personal cycle as the sun moves through your decan from April the 18th to May the 1st, boosting your vitality, initiative and goal setting. But in your energy, we have got some, with the Two of Swords, we've got some kind of indecision, Taurus. Some kind of indecision. We'll have to clarify later to see what that could be about. Energy around you is Queen of Cups energy. Could be somebody, it can be, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a mother, it can be a sister, it can be a friend. But it's a female energy that's very loving, very giving, very much a caregiver. So that's somebody in your energy. In terms of like relationships, it can just represent someone that is emotionally intelligent. So you could be dealing with a male that is very emotionally intelligent. What is coming towards you? What is coming towards you? What you don't see coming? Some kind of action coming towards you, Knight of Pentacles. So this can be something to do with financial matters. I mean, mid-month is a very potent productivity window for you with the Mars, Mercury and Saturn alignment. So it supports long-range planning, organisation, decisive moves. So now's the time to pitch an idea. But I feel like someone's coming towards you with something. Then as the sun enters Taurus on April the 19th, your visibility and leadership rise. So that's good. Your challenge and what you need to... Five of Wands. Okay, so we've got conflict, potentially competition. So are you competing with something that is actually a waste of your time? Conflict, are you fighting a losing battle? We shall see. Can I push these cards and you can see them all? There we go. Oh, blessing. Two of Pentacles. So there is something coming into balance. Again, I'm getting like finances there. Your finances are balancing. In terms of relationships, now this could be relating to this Queen of Cups. You've got Hermit. So are you hermiting from somebody or is somebody hermiting from you, Taurus? Let's have a look. We'll keep going. Career, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're being very, very careful. Venus in Gemini, April 24th also favours like multiple revenues. So just keep an eye on that, on something that can turn into a new stream of income. And then your growth, you've got the moon. So that's showing that your intuition is growing. You're starting to see things for what they are. You're starting to look beyond the illusions of things, of what other people have created. You could be looking really, really deeply introspecting within. You could also be looking at, you could be setting yourself clear intentions, things that have been muddied before, muddled up. You're sort of like setting clear intentions, and that's part of your personal growth. And on that note, let's just pull you an angel number. Angel number, please, for Taurus. Angel number, please. What have we got? Self-love. Beautiful. Beautiful. So the moon, that can it can be healing. The moon can have a healing element about it. And you did have, the star was crowning your reading. So I definitely get angel number 676. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. So I feel like this growth, this introspection, whatever you're doing, I also feel like it's something that you're keeping to yourself. It's something that you're leaving to mystery. It's like you're having a bit of an emotional deep clean, but you're not letting anybody know. It's it can also be releasing fears. So I really do get a strong level of personal growth there. And I mean, you're Taurus, you're the stabilizer anyway. So, you know, you're reliable, you're grounded, you're a steady person, you've got strong values. You know, your major arcana is the Hierophant, so the wisdom is there. But yeah, there is still a big focus for you on personal growth, and I feel like you're doing really well. So let's clarify these cards. The Two of Swords, what is it that you are debating, Taurus? Six of Wands. Debating, is something going to be a success or not? There's something that you sort of, Five of Cups. You're going to have to take a hit for something. Is it going to pay off? It's one of them, like, you've got to, for a new life, you've got to leave the old behind. And then you have got the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about cycles coming to a close, things ending, but things spinning in your favour. And there you've got the Three of Wands, which is like waiting for your ships to come in. It's waiting for the progress. It's seeing expansion, something arriving. So there's just a decision. There is some kind of decision that you have to make. You go one way, you stay the same. The same you could be quite happy with how you are, but you go another way and basically all your ships come in. But there is a sense of sacrifice, Taurus. There is definitely a sense of sacrifice there. But this month, like, it does open Aries season in your 12th house, which is closure, subconscious. So it's ideal for clearing clutter and finishing lingering matters. You know, well-being and just, you know, things, just making adjustments that can sort of restore your balance and enhance your progress. So once Taurus season begins, you shift from like cocoon to emergence, feeling refreshed, grounded and clear about your priorities. It's an all about you period to draw a line under the past year and start fresh. And that is astrologically what it's saying, and that is lining up with this energy. So this Queen of Cups, please. This Queen of Cups. Got the Knight of Pentacles. Either you're taking action towards Queen of Cups or they're taking action towards you. You've got King of Pentacles energy there. So with the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is solid. He's so steady, he's so stable. Could be some kind of business type person, male or female. But yeah, someone that's quite high ranking, someone that's very much in control of basically the finances and their stability. But you have got the King of Swords in the reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse can be a bit controlling. They can be a bit sharp with the tongue, a bit manipulative. So I do get somebody that can quite be a bit controlling with finances. And then you've got the Eight of Cups walking away. This person's in your energy. I don't know if you have a history with them, if you just know this person, or if you're actually already with someone, but there is an element of walking away, or at least thinking about walking away. This person does have a lot of love for you. They definitely do have a lot of love for you, but they do have their flaws and they've got a lot of inner work to do. So the first half of April does favour tender, affectionate conversations, but just be mindful of intensity of possessiveness around April the 3rd to the 5th, because there's Venus, Pluto tension there. So you need to use clear, calm dialogue. But yeah, I definitely get with that King of Pentacles next to the King of Swords in reverse, I definitely do get that feeling of possessiveness. So from April 24th, Venus in Gemini brings lighter talk forward. Great for date nights, but I don't know if you're there for date nights. If you are single, early April is quietly magnetic. Good time to refresh your profiles or re-enter the dating scene. And late April favours meeting people through conversations, classes, social apps. Once Venus hits Gemini. But again, this person coming towards, I don't know if you are single, if you've like seen the red flag and you're just sort of ruling this one out. But what you don't see coming is Knight of Pentacles. So I get someone taking action towards you. Is this the same person? Is it someone else? The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Pisces energy. So if there's been a delay in your career, because we are dealing with Pentacles here, if there has been a delay, that delay is gonna come to a stop. That's gonna get going, and you're gonna be able to take a fresh approach on something. Can also talk spiritually about letting go. So you're getting enlightenment through being still. Don't really, let's get some more, because I'm not going to associate this with a relationship. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So you've got the Queen. So that's intuition. It's that fire. It's that spark. It's that imagination, that creativity, that magnetic. You know, there's someone being very drawn towards you and bringing you an offer. And I definitely do get that it's something to do with career. Something to do with finances, strength, Leo energy. So yeah, somebody can see your resilience. They can see what a resilient person you are. They can see how you can gently overcome challenges with just your approach. You've just got a different kind of approach. It's like, I want to say it's a calm, well, a bit like passive aggressive, but in a good way. It's assertive, but in a gentle way. That's what I'm looking for. And someone can see that quality in you, and that's going to work in your favour. Your challenge is this conflict. What is this conflict? 8 of Pentacles. Again, I get the workplace, Taurus. Something to do. 4 of Swords. Rest, recovery. There's something you're going to have to just take a pause. I'd say remove yourself from this conflict or competition. Yep, 3 of Pentacles. Definitely something going on in the workplace to do with competition. Do you know what? Let them compete against themselves. You just keep doing you. You're doing amazing. Very highly thought of. You've got the star that came out in the overall energy of this reading. So people do see your value. They do see your worth. Your blessing is this 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, balance. There's balance there, and it's allowing you to move forward with the Chariot and the Devil. That is not another major arcana, and the Moon. Okay, wow, that is absolutely massive. So, self-limiting beliefs, illusions, self-doubt, just not seeing things for what they are, not seeing your full potential, your full capability. You're starting to weigh up, actually, the things that you have achieved so far in life. And that Chariot is just pushing you to go even further, even faster. So there's definitely victory through your discipline. Could be a promotion on the cards. Definitely that theme of overcoming obstacles again, and with the Devil being there. So the Devil can be obstacles that we put in our own way, that you know, just let get on top of things. You make like sort of putting yourself in a trap, that kind of thing, but you're breaking free of that. Definitely breaking free of that, because, and there could be some hidden information in terms of your career coming forward, which actually sort of gives you the epiphany moment, which helps you to release from these things that have been holding you back, or these thoughts that have been holding you back, and then you progress very rapid with the Chariot. Wow, that was a mouthful. So the Hermit. So I get you sort of hiding. I actually get you hiding away from this Queen of Cups energy. I don't know if they're a bit intense. Yeah, 3 of Swords. You've seen red flags with this person. Page of Wands. They're a bit in and out. 7 of Cups. So you might think that this person has other options, or they're just treating you like an option. And you basically, without even setting off, you can see this ending in heartbreak. And you're basically recognising that you've got too much of a spark. This kind of person could actually not just put out your fire, literally fizzle out the spark, that inner spark of yourself. So I don't see you wanting to take it. You feel like it's a risk. It's a risk to go forward with that person. In terms of your career, so like I said, I do feel like maybe promotion coming towards you. Yeah, someone being drawn to you. Judgment, you've got Libra energy there. And you've got the Seven of Wands. So, Knight of Swords, that is... So, I feel like someone is going to come to you with this Knight of Pentacles offer. They're going to offer you a stable, something stable. And then in return, with the Knight of Swords, you're going to reciprocate and take action back and basically take them up on the offer. And it's judgment. It's like a rebirth in the world of work, if you will, where you sort of get another chat. If this was something, if it's been a missed opportunity in the past, it comes again. But it's like you're sort of awakening to your purpose. It's like you might have missed out on something before, and this might not be exactly the same, but had that not have happened, this opportunity wouldn't be here. So it's a bit like divine timing, and it's like second chances to your higher calling kind of thing. You've got the Seven of Wands there, so you've done a lot of inner work, and you've done a lot of looking at what you want to do. You've been very persistent, and you are in a position though now where you're defending just that. You're defending your position. You're standing your ground. You're like a much stronger version of the person that you were, let's say, even 12 months ago in terms of work. I think maybe possibly because I do get Seven of Wands, tongue twister, Seven of Wands. I do get strong boundaries in terms of relationships as well. So I feel like you know exactly what you want and what you don't want. With this moon, truth and clarity. You're being honest with yourself. Being very, very honest with yourself. Ace of Pentacles. You're ready for a brand new start. You're ready for a stable beginning. You're looking for long-term financial opportunities. Focusing on your prosperity. Magician. The Magician. Yep, you are manifesting. So everything that you've been working on, everything you've been sitting on, that you've been patient on, your skills now, you're using your skills now to bring successes, and the opportunities are just going to appear. Okay, so you're at a time in your life where you're releasing your personal power and like really getting to grips with like intentional creation. This is really, 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 really nice reading. Let's just have a look, say. Let's just have a look, say, in terms of your personal growth, Taurus. You have to get 2 flyers. Three flyers. Okay, I'm not going to take any more oracles then for this. So, remembering light, sacred balance, and inner horizon. So you've got there expansion, hope and alignment, harmony, duality, flow, wisdom, gratitude, reflection. So nothing real can be forgotten. Your peace is the bridge between opposites. The future unfolds from your stillness. So we have had that Hanged Man. I'd say that was the stillness. The moon, that also gives a very still energy. And you did have the Judgment, and that again is a card of going within. So you've done a lot of sitting with yourself, a lot of reflecting. Let's just get a spirit animal guide for you. Spirit animal guide. You've got the Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. And you did have the Magician card there. Let's just get some more confirmation from the Moonology deck. More confirmation, please, Moonology. And then we will look at your love, because I'm actually interested in that. So a time for healing. There, you've got the Star energy. You've got Judgment there, the rebirth. So, yeah, definitely that makes sense. Now then, let's have a look. What is the issue with this person, this possessive person that you might feel is treating you like an option? So we've got possibilities. So again, options, possibilities. Is that confirmation that this person, antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, left out? Is this why we've got King of Swords in the reverse? Someone, are they in their feelings? Consequences. Someone's facing consequences for their games and giving mixed signals. So this person, sometimes they can appear very stable, sometimes can be very harsh. I'm getting a hot and cold energy. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. You've just decided with that 8 of Cups there as well, confirming to just walk away. You just don't have time for it. You just don't have time for this person. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship. I feel like it's not that you dislike this person. I do feel that you think you are actually literally just better off as friends. You don't want to take it any further because there is love there. Might not be that kind of love on your part, but there is definitely a care. You definitely care for this person. Let's just get some more talking. So you might have a text, a call, email, something coming in. Hoovering. But there is like deception. There is deception there. And there is chance of some kind of, if you were to be, I think if you were to be too vulnerable, there is a chance of heartbreak. But it also talks about engagement, partnership, commitment, completion. You might have talked about these things. You're mirroring each other, self-image, reflecting each other's wounds. I feel like this person needs to do the same growth work that you're doing, the same inner work and personal work, growth that you're doing. I think this person needs to be doing that as well. I definitely do. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation. So yeah, I don't know how deep this connection was, but I do think that in the past things you have talked. If you've been in a relationship, you have talked as far as like talking potential. If you hadn't talked about being engaged to each other, you have just talked about your hopes for the future, your hopes of meeting somebody, your hopes of getting engaged, your hopes of getting married. But yeah, I don't feel that it's a very established relationship. I get that, like with the literally talking stages, you know, it might be one of them where you've chose the name of your kids already just because it's just something to talk about. But yeah, I don't get that solid, you know, I don't get the foundations of it. Yeah, the foundations are very, very, very flimsy. Let's just get some romance oracles. Romance oracles. Attraction. So there is attraction there, of course. Finances and career, but you are very focused on your finances and career at this time. I just don't think you've got any time for someone that's just messing, for somebody that's just being a messer, and I do feel like they know it. Let's see what this person would say. What has gone on with this conversation might give you some confirmation as to what's gone on in the past. I replay our conversations over and over. You did have that talking card there as well. So someone is, I love you unconditionally. So there is somebody that's sort of expressing quite a deep love there. I did say there is love there. There's definitely care and concern on your end. I don't know where to start. This person just doesn't know where to start with you. Or you might not know where to start with this person. I am blocked. I don't know if one of you has blocked each other or someone's like throat chakra is just blocked and they can't just get out what they want to. But there is sexual desire there. There's definitely attraction and chemistry. I'm not really getting a lot of passion. But there is attraction. I am the man. So when I see that, I always get someone that's quite arrogant, someone that's not wanting to be vulnerable. I can't take it anymore. So I really get that because I don't see this person as being really heartbroken. I just don't think it's that deep. It's just not deep enough yet. So I can't take it anymore. I really think that is you. Like, I'm not playing like these silly games or whatever anymore. In terms, I'm going to just pull because your reading was very heavily influenced around your career. So I just want to pull some career cards just to get some clarity for you. I feel like there is some kind of offer or job offer or promotion or something. Career for Taurus. Career oracle for Taurus. Career oracle for Taurus, please. Relationships. So this person could be someone that you actually work with. It could be like a office love affair. Communication with co-workers are highlighted now. So make choices with extreme care. This could be what this conflict is. And the Three of Pentacles is there as well, which talks about teamwork. So this definitely could be some kind of office fling. Flashback. So it could also be someone that's returning from the past. You could have another person returning from the past, or this is a situation that you have been in the past. But there could be like an old employee coming back, but there is something about you getting a second chance again. And I did talk about you getting a second chance in something before with that Judgment card. So that clarifies that. Answers. So any answers any questions you've got, the answers are coming. You'll resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you found unique ways to stand out. You found a new opening with job security. So this is very much confirming everything that we've said. Offerings, you'll be offered a new position or investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting, which was your energy right at the beginning with that decision. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave your reading there. So April, just know that April is going to help you to wrap up what's ending, reclaim centre and step into a steadier, more visible chapter. So get ready to build, earn and basically enjoy with flesh clarity. Have a wonderful month. If you like this reading, give it a like, give me a subscribe. See you next time.